Welcome back to Gear Up Bike, your ultimate destination for the latest bike reviews, comparisons, and updates from the two-wheeler world. Today, we've got something truly special, something that's going to shake up the 125cc segment in a way no one saw coming. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Royal Enfield 125, the most affordable and youngest sibling in the Royal Enfield family. A bike that's designed to bring the heritage, class, and soul of Royal Enfield to a whole new generation of riders. So, sit tight, because in this video we're going to dive deep into every detail from design to performance, from engine to handling, and of course, whether it's worth your money or not. At first glance, the 2026 Royal Enfield 125 doesn't just look like any entry-level commuter. It looks like a baby Royal Enfield, and that's exactly what it's meant to be. The design language instantly reminds you of the brand's DNA, blending retro charm with modern minimalism. The front fascia carries that iconic round halogen headlamp with a chrome ring finish, giving it that vintage touch. The headlamp is flanked by neatly designed round indicators and a muscular front fork, making the stance feel solid and confident. The front fender is slightly shorter and sportier compared to the Classic or Bullet series, emphasizing agility over bulk. Move to the side, and you'll notice how the silhouette stays true to the Royal Enfield lineage. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank is beautifully sculpted with a classic chrome and matte paint combination. Royal Enfield's bold logo sits proudly on both sides, giving it that premium look you expect from the brand. The side panels are compact, neatly integrated, and finished with metallic accents. The single-piece seat is wide and well-cushioned, giving both rider and pillion a comfortable posture for city rides or short tours. The exhaust is one of the most striking features, a smaller version of the traditional Enfield thump pipe, with a slightly upswept design to add a sporty flavor. From the back, the 2026 Royal Enfield 125 continues its old-school charisma. The round LED tail lamp with chrome garnish looks timeless, while the rear mudguard is clean and minimal. The grab rail is finished in brushed metal, giving it a rugged yet classy touch. The indicators blend seamlessly into the design, keeping that retro aura intact while maintaining modern safety standards. The build quality, as expected from Royal Enfield, feels robust and premium. Even though this is their most budget-friendly model yet, nothing feels flimsy or compromised. Everything is put together with precision and attention to detail. Now, let's talk about the heart of this machine, the engine. The 2026 Royal Enfield 125 comes equipped with an all-new 124.6cc single-cylinder, air-cooled engine built from the ground up. This is not just a downsized version of their 350cc engine, it's a completely new platform designed specifically to balance efficiency, smoothness, and that classic Enfield feel. The engine produces around 11.5 horsepower and 11 Nm of torque, mated to a 5-speed gearbox. What makes it truly interesting is the way Royal Enfield has tuned the motor. It doesn't scream for higher revs like most 125cc bikes. Instead, it delivers a rich, torquey feel even at lower RPMs. That means better city performance and smoother cruising on open roads. When you twist the throttle, the bike delivers a confident surge of power, especially in the mid-range. It doesn't try to be overly aggressive. Instead, it focuses on being refined and predictable. The gearbox feels smooth, with short, precise shifts that make it easy for both beginners and experienced riders. The clutch is light and responsive, ideal for daily commuting. And yes, Royal Enfield has done a great job with the engine sound. It may not have the iconic thump of a 350, but it still carries a deep and mature exhaust note that sets it apart from other 125cc bikes in the market. On the road, the 2026 Royal Enfield 125 feels surprisingly stable. The double cradle frame provides excellent rigidity, and the weight distribution is near perfect for this segment. The front telescopic forks and twin rear shock absorbers are tuned for comfort, absorbing bumps and rough patches with ease. The seat height is accessible, making it suitable for a wide range of riders. Whether you're a college student or a first-time bike owner, you'll feel confident right away. The riding position is upright, relaxed, and slightly forward-biased, giving that classic roadster vibe. Handling-wise, it's nimble and easy to maneuver, especially in urban traffic. Royal Enfield has managed to keep the curb weight around 135 kilograms, which is impressive considering the build quality and metal parts used. Cornering feels stable, and the grip from the tubeless tires inspires confidence. The braking setup includes a 240mm front disc and 130mm rear drum with CBS, combined braking system, ensuring effective braking in emergency situations. ABS is optional in the higher variant, which is a smart move for keeping the price competitive. Fuel efficiency is another key highlight. The Royal Enfield 125 delivers around 55 to 60 km per liter under mixed riding conditions, which makes it quite practical for daily use. The 11-liter fuel tank means you can easily go 500+ kilometers before needing a refill, perfect for both city and short highway rides. When it comes to performance, don't expect this bike to be a speed demon. That's not its purpose. The top speed is around 100 to 105 kilometers per hour, but where it truly shines is in the ride feel. It gives you that solid, planted Royal Enfield experience without the intimidation of larger engines. The throttle response is smooth, and the bike maintains composure even at higher speeds. The vibrations are well controlled, a big improvement over older re-engines. Now, let's talk about features and technology. The 2026 Royal Enfield 125 is equipped with a semi-digital instrument cluster that includes an analog speedometer, digital fuel gauge, trip meter, and gear position indicator. It also comes with Bluetooth connectivity in the top variant, allowing for turn-by-turn navigation through the Royal Enfield app. The switchgear feels tactile and premium, and the overall ergonomics are well thought out. The lighting setup is fully LED, ensuring visibility at night while adding a touch of modern flair. In terms of color options, Royal Enfield has launched the 125 in several exciting shades: a classic chrome silver, matte black, forest green, and a special edition dual-tone variant. Each one looks premium, and you can tell Re has put a lot of thought into making this bike feel special, even at a lower price point. Speaking of price, this is where things get really interesting. The 2026 Royal Enfield 125 is expected to be priced around a superscript 11.05 to a superscript 11.15 lakh, ex-showroom, India, depending on the variant and color option. That makes it a direct rival to bikes like the Honda SP125, Bajaj Pulsar 125, and TVS Raider. However, none of these competitors offer the brand value, road presence, or build character that Royal Enfield brings to the table. For someone who's always dreamed of owning a Royal Enfield but found the higher models a bit expensive or intimidating, this is the perfect gateway bike. It gives you the same pride of ownership, the same timeless styling, and that feeling of riding something truly special, but in a lighter, more accessible package. So, what's the final verdict? The 2026 Royal Enfield 125 isn't just another commuter bike. It's a statement and bold move by Royal Enfield to reach out to new riders while staying true to its heritage. It delivers refined performance, comfortable ergonomics, and outstanding build quality. It's stylish, practical, and most importantly, it carries that unmistakable Royal Enfield soul. If you're someone looking for your first motorcycle, or you just want a daily rider that makes you feel proud every time you start it, the Royal Enfield 125 might just be your perfect match. It's not about chasing top speed or racing numbers, it's about the feeling of freedom and connection with the road. And in that department, this bike absolutely nails it. That's all for today's detailed review, friends. If you enjoyed this deep dive and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gear Up Bike, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss our latest reviews. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the 2026 Royal Enfield 125 can dominate the 125cc market? Would you buy one as your first bike? We'd love to know what you think. Until next time, ride safe, gear up, and keep the spirit of biking alive.